city in a Batmobile. Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze.
What up? This is Swayze, and there's a lot going on right now in the towns. But before we get into that, let me introduce you people to my new best friends. And first we have Raymond, and he says, for the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Fund. Thanks, Raymond. I appreciate it. Next up is my boy, Jose Danilo, and he says, for La Familia. Thanks, my guy. You already know. La Familia. We are a cult. But if you too want to become one of Swayze's new best friends, it's really simple. All you gotta do is just hit that Cash App or that PayPal. You can literally buy my friendship. But let's get into this story because, guys, it seems like we have an update on a tragic case that took place last year in 2023. Now, do you guys remember the tragic story of Clarissa Burgos, the 28-year-old mother who was gunned down inside of a car that was parked in Queens? There was shocking video, and the people that shot up the car was actually trying to kill the guy that she was with, and she was not the intended target. A very sad story. But in case you guys don't remember, I'm gonna let this clip play real quick, and I'll be right back.
And we're following another serious situation this morning. A developing story. This is out of Jamaica, Queens, where two people were found shot in a car that pulled up to an NYPD station house. One of those victims has died.
Fox 5's Bill Tomasetti is at the 103rd Precinct with the very latest on this. Brielle, what do we know this morning?
Yeah, well, Bianca and Dan, good morning to both of you. But we do have an update at this hour. Police have identified one of the victims as 28-year-old Clarissa Burgos. Now, it's important to emphasize that this is not where the initial shooting happened, but where the 39-year-old man, one of the victims, pulled up with Burgos in the passenger seat afterwards. Their car, a black Honda with New Jersey plates, has since been towed away from the scene. It is a lot quieter here now than it was overnight. But let's backtrack into some of those details. The shooting happening just after midnight at 127th Street and Liberty Avenue in South Richmond Hill. Burgos was shot in the head and the man multiple times in the chest. Evidence markers, crime scene tape, and a heavy police presence consumed the area shortly afterwards. When the pair pulled up here at the 103rd Precinct, Burgos was pronounced dead. The man was taken to Jamaica Hospital in stable condition. The circumstances of the shooting are still unknown, but the front passenger side window was completely shattered, and there were also bullet holes in the front windshield. A bystander who didn't want to show his face on camera caught up with the press here at the 103rd Precinct and shared his thoughts about what happened.
Oh, it's crazy. It's scary to think about. It happened right in front of a precinct. I actually don't remember hearing anyone ever get shot around this area.
Yeah, at this point, as you can imagine, police still have a lot to piece together. They have not disclosed a motive, and no arrests have been made. Police also have yet to identify the 39-year-old man who is now recovering at the hospital. But again, two people shot, one in stable condition. 28-year-old Clarissa Burgos was pronounced dead here at the scene. For now, we're live in Jamaica, Queens. Dan and Bianca, back to you.
All right, Brielle, thank you so much for that.
Well, fast forward to today, and it looks like some arrests have been made and the investigation is coming to a close. Now, the way that they figured everything out is kind of crazy. I'm not going to hold you, and that's what we're covering today. Now, I want you people to look at your screen. Yes, look at your screen. What you're seeing right now is what they call a backdoor mommy. And her name is Miss Chin. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering, Swayze, why do you got this Instagram model on my screen? Well, it looks like her name is one of them that came up within the indictment. Because as you can see, Chelsea Harris, aka Miss Chin, was charged in this indictment for murder for hire conspiracy. So let's read. In or about December 2023, in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Chelsea Harris, aka Miss Chin, the defendant, and others known and unknown, willfully and knowingly combined, conspired, and confederated, and agreed together and with each other to travel in and cause another person to travel in interstate and foreign commerce, and to use and cause another person to use the mail in a facility of interstate and foreign commerce, with intent that a murder be committed in violation of laws of a state in the United States as consideration for the receipt of, and as consideration for a promise and agreement to pay a thing of pecuniary value, which resulted in personal injury to one person and the death of another. To wit, Harris and others conspired to lure an individual, victim 1, to locations in New York City where victim 1 could be shot. And on or about December 24th and 26th, 2023, Harris, in exchange for a cash payment from co-conspirators, lured victim 1 to a nightclub in Queens, New York, where gunmen shot and injured victim 1 and killed Clarissa Burgos, who was with victim 1. Now apparently she was picked up in Florida, and she was 18 years old around the time of the offense. Now, in case you guys didn't understand all of that legal jargon, basically what they're saying is shorty backdoored the guy, and her actions ended up with Clarissa Burgos losing her life. She basically was in touch with some people who wanted victim 1 dead, and they used her to lure the victim over to this club that's in Queens. And there was basically some bag that they paid her to get this thing done. Because as you can see, they say interstate foreign commerce regarding the consideration for a promise and an agreement to pay in order for Miss Harris, aka Miss Chin, to commit the back door so this guy could get shot. Now the person that was the target is allegedly a Brooklyn scammer named Chinaman. And if you just look up his name, he be on a CC show and everything like that, fessing people up in this, that, and the third. But it looks like after that incident went down, he said this in his stories. Threw 10 shots and missed all 10. It's crazy. Go get a refund, twin. Now, we're not necessarily sure if he was talking about the Clarissa Burgos incident or something else. However, this is a very crazy situation. What you have here is a backdoor mommy that's now facing murder for hire charges. And if you go to her Instagram and look at her last post, you can see everybody, leaving their 2 cents, leaving some comments. And basically, you can tell that nobody feels bad for her. Nobody feels bad for a backdoor mommy. Nobody honestly likes a backdoor mommy. You can't trust them. The niggas that's using a backdoor mommy can't trust the bitch, and the niggas who's getting backdoored can't trust the bitch. Nobody could trust her. So of course, if you look in the comment section, nobody feels bad for shorty. They're wilding her up inside the comment section, but as they should. As they should. She tried to set somebody up, and an innocent 28-year-old mother, Clarissa Burgos, lost her life because of it, which is pretty sad if you ask me. Now guys, I heard that they went through her phone and everything. They found the text messages between her and whoever when they was trying to set up this whole situation. And I want to ask you guys this before I get out of here. Y'all think she telling? Y'all think she about to tell on the whole gang? It is what it is. What y'all think? She started talking already? Or nah? You let me know. But pull up in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this situation. And if you like the video, don't forget to share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and make sure you hit that notification button. But I'm off this.
Niggas acting crazy, but don't ever step foot in their 80s. No name with me, my order from Haiti. The way we got slid on them niggas was wavy. They ain't see the face like Swayze. Shit getting serious, tell them we ain't playing.